This is the IELTS mock test conducted on 24th of April 2025 at Tahiri Language Academy. The candidate is Yekta with candidate number 24612. The interviewer is Mehdi Tahiri. Good afternoon. My name is Mehdi Tahiri. Can you tell me your full name, please?
Good afternoon. My name is Yekta and I'm 19 years old and
Very good, thank you. Can I see your ID? Thank you. Perfect. Now, in this first part of the test, I'd like to ask you some questions about yourself. Do you work or are you a student?
currently I'm not working. I'm a student and also a part-time. Yeah, I'm a student.
Very good, very good. Let's talk about your studies. What do you study?
Shall I? Can
Just
I
explain.
ask? All
Just
right,
explain. What do
of
you
course.
study?
Well, my high school major is mathematics and physics, and I'm uh, I'm hoping I would study computer science in university.
Very good. What do you hope to do in the future?
Actually, I'm hopeful to get accepted in computer science, but also I would have a backup in cybersecurity programs just to be just to have a safe option there.
Very good, very good, very good. Why did you choose to study mathematics?
Well, since I was a kid, I was good at math and I was acing my tests. And also, I would say I had a natural talent there. And also, I was pretty interested in mathematics. So
Very good.
I chose this major.
Hmm. Thank you. What was your favorite subject as a child?
As a child, well, I had a really great obsession with graphs in mathematics. I was studying them just for fun for hours and hours. And actually, it might be the reason that I was acing my tests.
Hmm. Very good, very good. Okay, let's talk about visitors. What would you suggest a visitor should see and do in your country?
Well, I have too many. I would say that we have too many options here. Our country play uh, a big. Um, I would say that we have too many uh, sites to visit, and probably the most significant one is in Isfahan, uh, the Naqsh Jahan square, and uh, around that square we have too many different sites to see and visit.
Thank you, thank you. Are there any traditional arts or music you would recommend?
Not specifically, I'm not really into uh, our traditional music, but I know that we have too many brilliant musicians uh, in Iran.
Hmm. Very good, very good. Tell me about the kind of foreign visitors or tourists who go to your country.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear
Tell
what
me
you said.
about tell me about the kind of foreign visitors or tourists who go to your country.
Well, I have seen many visitors in Isfahan, and too many of them they were backpackers and people that they wanted to see a different part of the world. Too many of them were Europeans, and
All right,
they wanted
thank
to.
you. Thank you. Thank you. That is the end of part one. Now I'm going to give you a topic. You have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say and make notes if you wish, and then you have to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. You understand?
Yeah,
Here's some paper and a pencil for you to make notes. And here is your topic. Mm, wait a second.
of course, take your time.
I think I should stop split screening. Okay, just a moment. Aha, okay. I'd like you to describe a memorable event in your life. You have 1 minute to make notes. All right. Remember, you have 1 to 2 minutes to talk. All right. Remember, you have 1 to 2 minutes to talk. Don't worry if I stop you. I'll let you know when the time is up. You can now
Of course.
begin speaking, please.
So I want to talk about the day that my great cousin he was born. It was the 3rd of December, 2014. I would say, 9 years old, and um, at it was at 9:30 in the morning. We woke up, me and my mom. We were waiting for my aunt to call us and tell us about what happened in the hospital. And right after we woke up at 9:30, my mother phone rang, and uh, she was in uh, she was taking a shower, and I answered the phone, and it was the moment we realized that my cousin uh, is here with us now. And it was in Quds Hospital. Uh, uh, um, we just got ready, and immediately we ran to the hospital, and we saw my aunt and my cousin. His name is Aryan, and uh, now he's in fifth grade, and yeah.
All right, thank you. How often do you see your cousin now?
We met each other. Uh, the last time we met each other, it was a month ago. Well, life gets sometimes busy, but we certainly try our best to meet each other as soon as possible.
Mhm. Very good. Very good. Can I have my cue card back, please? Very good. So we've been talking about the birth of your cousin, and now I'd like to discuss some more general questions related to this topic. Let's talk about the role of ceremony in our lives. How important are ceremonies in our lives?
I think ceremonies, especially our traditional ceremonies, play great role in our lives, and it makes people get be closer to each other, and it makes us. It is the foundation of our life. I would say from early age we are a great part of these traditional ceremonies, and I
All right,
think it is
thank you.
important.
Thank you. Do you see the role of private and public ceremonies changing in the future?
Well, it depends, obviously, on which country we are talking about, but as Persians, I don't think it would change as much as well, in um, Western countries we would see change. But obviously, it would face some change too, just like other countries would face.
Mhm. Let's talk about attitudes to marriage in your country. Have attitudes to marriage changed in recent years?
Well, I would say the attitude towards marriage has changed in recent decades, and uh, I think um, it would change in future too. But it just depends on what type of opinion the future generation would have on marriage.
Mhm. In what ways do men and women feel differently about marriage?
I would say in recent decade, this has totally reversed, and uh, I think uh, in the past few decades ago, uh, the the marriage was the how am I supposed to say? I would let's take a look at it in a different perspective. I would say that the I don't want to say the I don't know why, but all I can think about is the word burden, but it's not burden, obviously. But the men had a much harder time. They were faced with so many challenges in the past decades, just
Thank
because
you.
the society.
Thank you. Thank you. This is the end of your test. خب ببین part
I
one
spent about
صبر کن صبر
1 minute just thinking about one word,
نه
and
نه
I
همون میخوام
still
راجبش
couldn't
الان کامل راجب
find it.
همه چی میخوام صحبت کنم اوکی um, very good اینم اسپلیت سکرینش هم ببندیم لازم نیست باشه very good. خب عرضم به حضورتون که ببین این نوتاییه که من نوشتم خب یعنی این نوتا خیلیاش مثبته خب یعنی بهتر از اون چیزی که فکر میکنی صحبت میکنی alright راجبه مثلا linking expressions خب since pretty actually ببین مثلا actually من یادم خیلی از مثلا زبان آموزا یهو اکچولی ها همه جا استفاده میکنن. شما به جا و یک بار تو این 14 دقیقه‌ای که صحبت کردیم یه بار اکچولی رو استفاده کردیم. اکچولی فقط جایی استفاده میشه که میخوای یه چیزی سورپرایزینگ بگی. خب مثلا خب تو ایران زندگی میکنم، خیلی منو شاید نشناسم. فکر کن یکی از دوستام، یکی از همکارام منو دعوت میکنه تو کلاسشون فری دیسکاشن. بعد من صحبت میکنم، بچه‌ها میگن او چه لهجه بریتیشی داره. اونجاست که مثلا من میتونم بگم actually I've lived in London for 13 years. برای اونا سورپرایزینگه. ولی اینکه مثلا بگم actually I have two brothers, this is not surprising. هر جایی مثلا استفاده نمیشه، شما به جا استفاده کردی. نمیدونم not specifically قشنگ بود. After it depends اینا همش خوبه. تو پارت دو وقتی میخوای شروع کنی به صحبت کردن یه اوپنینگ لازم داری و باید بپری تو دل موضوع. مثلا اسم کازینت آریان بود فکر کنم. I'm going to talk about the time when Aryan was born. سریع باید بری توی دل موضوع. یا مثلا بگیم اون describe a celebration. I'm going to talk about my cousin's wedding party. قشنگ اون مین تاپیک رو همون اول باید بگی. نباید خیلی لقمه رو بپیچونی. اوکی؟ تو پارت دو ما باید یکم روی ایده پردازیت هم باید کار کنیم. چون که احساس کردم you were running out of ideas. خب
Yeah, exactly.
you were running out of ideas و کلا 1 دقیقه و 40 ثانیه 1 دقیقه و 39 ثانیه صحبت کردی، یعنی 2 دقیقه رو پر نکردی. اوکی؟ اینم lack of ideas مشکلشه. اگه شما کلی ایده داشته باشی 2 دقیقه که هیچی، میتونی 4 دقیقه هم صحبت کنی. اوکی؟ فعلا الان یه چیز دارم، یه رمدی دارم، ولی الان نمیخوام اینو استفاده کنم. میخوام یکم روی ایده پردازیت کار کنی، ببینم سوالای دیگه رو چطوری جواب میدی. آیا 2 دقیقه رو میتونی پر کنی یا نه؟ اگه نشد بعد حالا یه راه حلی میخوام بهت بدم بعد.
Actually, I don't. Let me tell you this one. I don't know why I was running out of things to say because normally with ChatGPT I can talk for hours and hours just on voice, and yeah, I don't know why this happened.
چون که it's called the long turn, you know, speaking for 2 minutes straight can be challenging for some, especially when you don't have the time, you don't know how much you're speaking. Okay, the only thing you know is that Tahiri said speak until they stop you, and if you stop then you know that you didn't reach the 2 minutes. But in terms of vocabulary, cyber security, acing your exam, natural talent, interested, graphs, just for fun, sites خوب بود. میتونستی بگی tourist attractions.
Yeah, I
آره.
used it
نمیدونم
twice. Yeah,
landmarks.
yeah.
Okay, you could have used landmarks. too many. فکر کنم too many و خیلی جاها اشتباه استفاده کردی. too many بار منفی داره. Okay? So if I say that Germany has sold too many cars this year, یعنی زیاد از حد فروختن.
Yeah.
Okay? If I say Germany has sold so many cars this year, so many positive, too many negative. Okay? و همه جا لازم نیست too many people مثلا بگی too many people. You could say the majority of people who come here, the majority of people, plenty of people, numerous people, yeah, huge numbers of people. اون بازی با کلمات دیگه روی این میتونستی مونوف بدی. decades خوب بود. و اون کلمه burden که باعث hesitation شد. hesitation ما 2 نوع داریم. تو پارت 3 اگر دنبال ایده باشی خب این طبیعیه، ولی باز در حد مثلا یه چند ثانیه باز میتونی وقت بخری. مثلا سوال میپرسه مثلا میگه که how important are ceremonies in our lives. Well, I've never given this much thought. این واکنشی که شما میدی به سوال یکم وقت داره میخره دیگه، ولی بعدش دیگه باید صحبت کنی، خیلی نباید hesitate کنی. ولی باز hesitation for ideas in part 3 it's acceptable. Hesitation for vocabulary, for grammar, unacceptable.
Actually,
So
burden has really negative, uh, again, hesitation.
yeah,
And yeah, I
I
didn't
know
want to
what you
use
mean.
it.
I know what you mean. Try to explain when you see that you have reached a limit where okay, you know that okay, this word is good, but it doesn't really fit the context. Try to explain it in other words. Okay, don't um, you know, don't really hesitate because of a certain word and you're looking for okay پس burden نیست چه کلمه‌ای باید استفاده
Uh-huh.
کنم.
Just say burden, but I don't mean that.
آره explain it.
Explain why I'm using it.
So
Alright.
you could have just said
But
that.
is it okay to say that I'm running out of words right now? I cannot
Don't do
remember it.
that. No
It's
no no
not okay,
no
really.
no
It
no
doesn't really have.
no no. Don't comment on your own speaking. Don't
Mhm.
overthink how you are speaking. Just answer the question. And to be honest, in some of these questions, the questions about marriage, you could have mentioned the types of marriages that exist in the past, that has existed in the past, and exist now. What do I mean? We have the traditional marriage, خواستگاری با خانواده, da, 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 da. We had forced arranged marriage. Ali and Maryam, they are born to get married. Okay? Forced. We have normal arranged marriage where, for instance, Ali, he's like 30 years old and he sees his colleagues because, you know, he's looking for a wife and now he's thinking who would be the best fit. He doesn't have feelings towards anyone. He hasn't fallen in love, but he believes Felani could be a good fit. Why? Because of her beliefs, because of her, I don't know, interests. He feels that okay, it could be a good match. This is also arranged marriage because he's thinking logically. We have this white marriage, ازدواج سفید. Just go and live with each other. Yeah. You could have mentioned, you know, these kind of stuff. You could have said that in many countries now because weddings are very expensive. People tend to go towards white marriage more. مثلا راجع به این داستانا میتونستی مونوف بگی. دیگه چی؟ آها کلمه student. خب خیلی از ایرانیا اشتباهی استودنت میگن، یه یه انگار یه ای میذارن قبل از اس و باعث چی میشه اینکه وقتی بخواد بگه a student اشتباهی میگه and you had this mistake. You didn't say a student, you said and a student.
Really?
Yeah,
All right.
but not this, you know, I'm going a bit over the top ولی اون انو شنیدم. uh, I would say درست بود. تو پارت 2 سعی کردی گذشته های مختلف you know simple past past continuous you know خوب بود در حد سوال خوب جواب دادی. Me and my mom and I.
Mm.
Me and my mom is wrong. Although you hear a lot of native people say me and my friends, اصلا تو یه جاهای مثل لیدز که به جای me and my میگن me and me. Me and my friends.
Well,
But
we gotta speak formal.
yeah, but grammatically you should say my mom and I, my friends and I, my brother and I. And another mispronunciation was the word changes. Is. You say changes. Un is وجود نداره. It's as if you're saying kicks, you know, smiles. Some verbs that end with s, they either end with s some end with z, some end with is. Decides, decides, it ends with z. Finishes is. Watches, washes, changes. Yeah, you have to have the is sound. You didn't have it in the word changes, right? That's it. But if this was like a real exam, if you managed to speak longer in part two, easily band seven. Seven. Yeah, easily band seven. I'm gonna stop the recording.